Hello, everybody. How you doing? I'll see if anybody shows up. Don't know where the chat is on this thing. 'Cause I'm doing it on my phone today, not my laptop. So I haven't got a clue where the comments will appear if anybody's going to come in or not. We shall see. Just wait to see if people come in, and then we'll be, hey Jack, how you doing? See if any more people come in. It's a bit of an off the cuff one. It says I'm doing a video about this. Hey Maureen, how you doing? Can I put these on? Show on stage, right? Okay. Oh, it does. Okay. Hello. Hello, just kick myself out of the chat. I'm gonna have to just watch the chat as it goes up. I can't put it on the screen like I can normally when I'm on the laptop. Right. So there's a few people in now. Right. So I feel like I've got to justify myself in the decision that I made this morning because I've had quite a few nasty comments popping up. So I want to clarify a few things because I don't think people are actually aware of my circumstances or what's been happening since the beginning of this year. So as many of you know, the people that have been long-time subscribers that have been with this channel for over a year or more will know what happened at the beginning of this year. Our landlord, our previous landlord, went bust. He lost a load of properties. All our properties were repossessed. The houses where we lived, the row of houses where we lived, were all repossessed by the bank. As a result of this, the bank sent us all a Section 21 notice, which is a no-fault eviction notice, and that basically says, yeah, we're going to take your house off you. So we got the local homeless team involved because we literally had nowhere to go at that kind of short notice. They got involved. They told us to stay in the property until we received a Section 8 eviction notice. So that's what we did. So we didn't get that. We got a repossession order against us through no fault of our own. This is simply because our landlord went bust and the bank wanted us out of the property. We got that on the 30th of March, which gave us 9 days to get out. We had to be out for the 9th of April. And that's what happened. We were in emergency accommodation for 6 weeks. And then we eventually got the place we're in now, which we're currently doing up. It's a council house. It came with no carpets, nothing. It was a shell. We had to get everything from brand new because we simply couldn't take everything that we wanted. Was the cookers, that kind of stuff. It was all, we had to leave that in the house because it was furnished. So we had to leave all that stuff behind. So basically, to cut a long story short, we had to start again from scratch. And I mean scratch. And money, it was very tight, as you all know. And we've just had to prioritize doing certain things at certain times. So that's what we're doing. So when I made that comment this morning about saying, yeah, money's tight, I can't really afford to go down to London, it was true. And many people in the comments were saying exactly the same thing. Can't afford, hey, Missy Moon, can't afford to go down to London because money's tight. And a lot of people are feeling the same way. Now, I've had some really nasty comments on that video. One person called me a coward, which I very doubt they would say to my face if they met me in person. They'd never call me a coward in person. Some people just been saying it's a poor excuse. You can just get the coach. You can just go down the coach. and come back the same day. It's like, I don't want to. I don't want to travel all that way down to London and then travel all the way back in one day. You know, if I was ever going to do it from where I am in the country, I would stop over overnight. That's the only way I would ever do it. And like I said, I simply can't afford to do it. It's as simple as that. And I know, Mr. Moon, but apparently I do have to justify. Apparently, I do have to justify my circumstances to some people because they just won't accept it. They think it's an excuse. And I'll always say this: my family comes first. It's as simple as that. I'm sure many people are the same way. Family comes first. Doing the house up, getting everything ready in the house is important. I've got 2 kids. I've got an autistic son, and they need the house looking right and ready. We're getting the carpets are going to be put down this Friday. Carpets are being put down this Friday, and that cost us a huge wad of money. That, you know, I mean, that's cost us, between us both. That's going to cost us. It's below. It's 1,300 just for the carpets in the house, and that's choosing cheap bog standard materials as well. So that's an expense coming out this month, and obviously that's, you know, everything else we've got coming at that point. We need to get food and that sort of thing. So yeah, I can't afford to do it. I priced it up and couldn't do it. It's as simple as that. But some people just won't accept that, you know, people are struggling at the minute. I've had lots of people in the comments saying exactly the same thing. They're struggling at the minute with different things. And it's just the way the world is right now. I think everybody's struggling. We all are. I can't see any of the comments from it because I'm doing this on my phone today. I'm not on my laptop. So if I'm missing your comment, I apologize. But it's like, if their families were in a predicament and they were in a predicament, I'm pretty much sure that they would prioritize their family over spending money on going down to a protest in London, because your family comes first. I don't understand some people. It's like they obviously don't understand my circumstances or what my family's been through for the last, well, it will be, you know, like 2.5 years that we've had this going on over our heads. We're finally in somewhere, we're getting settled. And it's like, exactly, Jack. Those keyboard warriors should remove their comment. Yeah, I know. I removed 1 or 2 because they were just of no value. They were just negative comments. And I suspect that they're probably not patriots. They're probably lefties that left those comments. But yeah, that's the reason I'm not going down to London. Is financial. That's it. That's the be all and end all of it. Look at some of the comments. Dude, if you have, yeah, I've don't get me wrong, we are getting there with things. I'm just reading this comment. I can't put it up on the screen for some reason. This is from Alex. You should pass by your property to see what the bank do. Yeah, well, I think we can all guess what the bank is doing with it. I've had word from the neighbours about what the bank is doing with it. Go down to London, watch a bunch of it. Yeah, Martin. I would love to go, apart from the financial issue. I suffer with very bad anxiety and need to put some rubbish out. What's this? I need to put some rubbish out, and I've spent all morning not being able to do so. London is impossible for me. Well, that's another reason as well. Massive crowds and me do not mix. I get anxiety for different reasons. I've got PTSD. It's not something I look forward to be honest with you. Massive crowds like that. I'd love to go. I really would. But there's lots of different things. There's lots of different things going on. Yeah, I know you are, Martin. I know that it's your opinion. You've got a right to it, mate. Not asking where you live, but how much it take to get you to look me? Yeah, no, it's a lot, mate. Trust me, it's a lot. That's from Michael. It's a lot, and I can't justify it. I really can't, and I won't justify anybody else. Really, this isn't about me asking for donations to go down to London. It's a simple fact. I'm just not going to London. It's as simple as that. I'm not going. I want this channel to be able to fund itself and do that, and it's just not at that stage yet, unfortunately. Eventually, when my channel grows and I get the subscribers and I can monetize the channel a little bit, I can pump money into these sort of projects. But at the minute, I just can't justify doing it. And give free money to Tommy's donation tubs with 0 sets on where the money's going. I can't comment on that either, Alex. That's just your opinion. Okay, chap. Huge respect for that. Yeah, it just comes down to this: the house and my family are my priority, like anybody's would be. I get why people are going down to London, and I'll be there with them in spirit. I'll be watching it on live stream and stuff like that. But for me, at the minute, the priority is my house and my family. You know, at the minute, there's no flooring down, there's no carpet down. We're getting that done on Friday. They've got no beds at the minute. That's how bad things are. And so everything at the minute has to go back into this property and making it right for them. I can't justify spending, I don't know, 500 quid plus on a single day down in London when I know my family is up here in this house struggling. It's not right. It's not. Nobody would do it. Nobody in their right mind would do that. Family comes first. I've been to London a few times in the past few months. I was City Hall. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest with you, I was in the process of making a video. It was a very angry video, a very ranty, shouty, aggressive video. And I calmed down a bit and decided to do a live stream instead. Keep cool heads. But those people who post those comments, that it was like, what are you talking about? And it's like I know the majority of my subscribers, they've been with me from the beginning. They know what I've been through over the last few months, and they completely understand as to why I'm prioritizing the house over something down there. But you all know why. From the start, I haven't had a carpet for 11 years. Jesus, that's bad. Yeah, it's just, it came at the wrong time, that this protest. I was fully intending to go down to it, and then I priced it up, and it's like, no, that's not doable. What I am going to do is I'm going to have a look and see if there are any protests local that are protesting at migrant hotels or anything like that on that day, and I might try and get to one of those that are closer, and give them my support and get out and give them some coverage. Because let's face it, there are going to be loads and loads of YouTubers down at the rally, down in London anyway, and I think mine would just get lost in the crowd if I was going to do a live stream down there as well. I know you guys would probably watch, but yeah. But I think my time might be better spent this time around see if there's a local protest and go and try and help them out and cover that one. I can't go to demonstrations. I've got, yeah. I'm sorry I can't put these comments up on screen, but this is from Mark. That one was. Right. I'm not going to go on about this. I think that's all I've got to say. Thanks for coming on to a live stream. Saying that, I have got a streaming laptop that I'm looking at that is going to be on the cards. So watch out for that. We're going to be doing some proper live streams soon where I can put videos in them. We can discuss videos. I can have people come into the live streams and do stuff like that. I think the main priority at the minute is just growing the channel and getting the house done. That's what I'm trying to do at the minute. Grow the channel, see what I can do with the channel, that sort of thing, and we'll take it from there. It's just not big enough yet to do the things. I'm not a massive YouTuber. I don't have all this ad revenue coming in where they can say, yeah, I can book a hotel tomorrow and go down to London and stuff. It's just not happening for me yet. I'm just starting out, and it's baby steps. You do what your channel allows you to do. At the minute, I'm not getting any revenue from the channel whatsoever at all. No ad revenue or anything. Everything that I do with this channel purely comes out of my pocket. And that's how it should be at the beginning until I can make the channel pay for itself a little bit through YouTube ad revenue. That's my intentions. That's what I intend to do. I don't want to accept donations from anybody. I want the channel to pay for itself through the ad revenue. The best thing people can do for me is like and share and subscribe and share my videos. That's the best thing they can do for me. It really is. That helps out a hell of a lot with the algorithm. I'm not asking for donations or anything like that. It's just, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. That helps out the channel more than anything. It really does. And then hopefully when the channel grows, we'll be doing the things like we see other channels doing. I will be able to go out to the big protests and cover them, maybe travel the country. Like I said before, my plan I've got is to do a little mini documentary down in Dover at where the boats are actually landing, because not a lot of people realise that although Border Force are escorting thousands of people in a day, what they don't realise is there are also boats that are making landfall that aren't escorted in, and these people just disappear into the population. I want to highlight that. Active Patriots done videos on this, and I want to do that as well. That's what I want to do. Anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. I'm going to end it here. I don't want to last it too long. Thanks for coming along. I hope people understand as to why I'm not going down in September. It's got nothing to do with disagreements with the people that are organising anything like that. It's just a financial one. And like I said, the house, the family comes first at this point. Thanks for coming along, guys. This is Vindicator. Sign off.